I love this song. There's a song that's out. You need to get the CDs. For Sean Mitchell, there's a song that said, "Searched all over, couldn't find nobody.
That's it.
I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. But nobody greater than you." Oh my God. He's talking about the Lord. Nobody greater. I had the nerve to look around, and I found out through time and testing and circumstance, I found out that there's nobody greater than the Lord. I found out. I'm not telling you what somebody told me.
Right.
I'm telling you what I experienced for myself in the furnace of affliction that I put myself in. He might not have necessarily put me in it, but I put myself in it. I found out that there's nobody greater than Him. But we live in a time where people lying to us. Everybody's lying to us, and politicians sometimes are lying to us, and doctors sometimes will lie to us, and commercials will sometimes lie to us and sit up and tell us, if you drink this, you'll look like this, and if you smoke this, you'll look like that, and if you eat this, you'll look like that. You know, we live in a flesh-driven generation. We live in a flesh-driven world. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then probably the most hateful thing you can do to someone is to lie to them.
Yes.
The most evil thing that you can do to them is lie to them, especially when it comes to telling them about themselves. The most evil thing you can do to a person is when they're coming to you for advice, you tell them a lie.
That's right.
That if someone is not all right,
That's right.
and you tell them that they all right, then that is the worst thing that you can do to them.
That's it.
That's like telling somebody who is sick with a certain disease that they're not sick. And in terms of the thing that you have to say to them could heal them of their particular disease if they would just do right, and you tell them, no, you're all right, go on and do what you're doing. That's what you do. That's what people do when they lie to us. And everybody, seems like everybody is lying. Everybody is lying. Corporations are lying. They said they wouldn't go spill it, but they spilled it anyway. They lied to us, and politicians lied. They said they wasn't going to raise our taxes, but it looks like they're going to raise our taxes. Lying. Everybody lying. Lying to the left and they're lying to the right. It seems like everybody, as long as the lips are moving, it seems like they lie.
Right. Right.
So how do we know the truth? I know for a fact that the Word of God answers every meaningful question that can be asked. So I ask this question. Brothers and sisters, what is truth? What is truth? Now we find the answer to every question in life in the Word of God. We find every answer that we need. And in John 17:17 it says, sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. Now, in this passage, see, a lot of people think that our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. They think that's the Lord's Prayer. That's not the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
The Lord's Prayer was prayed in John 17.
Right.
Hallelujah. That's the prayer that Jesus prayed. Y'all know the one that they stand in front of the church and traditionally pray without the understanding. That's the model prayer. That's the prayer that Jesus prayed to show us how to pray. When the disciples said, show us how, teach us how to pray. That's when Jesus raised his voice and bellowed from his lungs, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That was the prayer to show us how to pray. But this in John 17 was the Lord's prayer.
Come on now. Hallelujah. Glory be to God.
And so part of that prayer, he said, sanctify them. Jesus was praying about us.
Yeah.
He was talking specifically about his disciples, but by extension, he was talking about all of us. Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth.
That's it. Amen.
This is one of the things that Jesus requested of God for the disciples and for all of us, is that we would be set apart by what we know as the truth.
That's it. That's it.
in this passage, there is a cause and effect relationship established between the word and being marked by God for his use.
All right.
So the word causes us to be what? Sanctified.
That's it.
Not